name is Ella. I'm a student in London and I'm here for the photo shoot with Mickey. Oscar Cafe.
That's your goal, to make sure it's real.
Oscar Cafe.
Now it looks so great cold. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's so bad, just say it out loud.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good time.
No, I'm fine. I'm having a good time.
Okay, so just put the cap on. Put it like a little bit more like that, yeah.
In July, got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby, you and I fit just like a glove, but I guess that's over.
What's your favorite thing about photography?
First of all, to meet new people actually. Second of all, the photography in itself. And third of all, the colors and the brightness, I think. But the colors, I think. I love the colors. I always love the colors.
Do you have a favorite setting for photography?
Setting.
Like weather, place?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you see my Instagram account, most of the pictures are like sunny and like in the beach or in the mountains, like surrounded by nature and a sunny day. And my life is not like that, like it's never sunny. Either in Galicia or in London, it's never sunny. I just like select one day that it's going to be sunny and make the pictures that day. Because it's more happy to see pictures on the sun and also by nature or whatever, or in a good place with sunlight. It's like it transmits more happiness than the cars, I think. City things. It transmits more happiness than a cloudy day. That it's like, oh, it's another day for me.
What brought you to London?
Okay, so when I was like 12 years old, it happens all in the same year. But yeah, when I was 12 years old, I was like, I finally decided that I wanted to live away from my home because it's like, okay, this is not my place. I don't feel like I should be here, I meant to be here or whatever. So I was like trying to afford money to go away like as soon as possible. I plan to go away at 18 years old. Yeah, I have been coming here to London for like once a year, every year for like 10 years maybe or something like that. That makes sense. But yeah. And when my best friend came here to live, I came to visit her on June, like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And I fell in love with the city. Also, it was summer.
That's it.
Sure. Yeah. To Phoenix. I just decided I wanted to come here. Like, I didn't want to come here. I want to go to Madrid, Barcelona, Paris. I want to go to Paris. I was about to go to Paris to live there, but suddenly I just came here at the last time. Like, I went there. I bought the flight to go there like at the beginning of September, and I moved away like at the middle of October. And I was about to live in Paris, and I then realized like, okay, I don't know any friends, so I maybe should go to London. So I just came here, and I have been living on the couch of my best friend for like 1 month till I got my room, my work, and it was so funny actually. I really love it.
What do you love about London the most?
I don't know. The weather, no, finally. It's like I'm really used to the weather, but it's like turning me down all the time. But I don't know, I just love that you can discover new places every day. I literally go to work every day and discover a new place suddenly. Also, because you can do whatever you want here, no one is going to judge you. Because everyone like it's into their lives. They don't care like what were you doing. I think that's what I love the most. Like I can be myself here. That's what I love here.
You're free.
Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
So as you may know, Primark is turning to be like a more sustainable brand, but it's still like a fast fashion brand and a fast production brand. So what do you think about that?
I think that it's really hard to be sustainable as a fast fashion brand because inherently you're just creating a situation where people buy clothes based on trends and you really don't know how long it's going to last, and you get this satisfaction from constantly consuming in the fast fashion model, which I think is antithetical. No matter what materials you use, you're still consuming materials and energy and ultimately creating waste because you don't need that many clothes, and I don't think it's possible to achieve a high quality standard with really fast fashion as you could if it's slower. So with that as well, you're just kind of creating this throwaway culture around your clothing and not really appreciating their value and not really bothering to fix them when they break, well, tear or whatever. Clothes can't really break, but you get my point. So I think that even if you try to like buy carbon offsets or reduce the water you use or change like the materials to be more sustainable, the model is still nothing close to how much you can prevent waste and protect the environment if you just don't create such fast fashion and don't create so many different products.
So basically, do you think that we should change our consuming habits more than turning sustainable? It's more important to reduce the consume.
Yeah, I think we need to reduce the satisfaction and like positive emotions we get from just buying things, because as long as you're like buying things like that and that's like what makes you happy, you can't really just consume less and require less because your identity is going to be attached to it. So I think like we need to find a way to find happiness and self-worth and identity without external products, because as long as we just rely on external products for that, we're just going to constantly need more.
I was just like thinking that it's more important to reduce the consume and also be more consequent with what you are consuming. I can buy like 1,000 things, ecological or sustainable, but it's not sustainable to buy 1,000 things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like the most sustainable thing is to buy nothing at all. So.
But I think the most important thing is to combine zero waste with minimalism, and also to try to buy local always, because you are going to buy less if you buy local. If you don't buy on Topshop or fast fashion, you are going to make a huge change also to the economy. I'm wearing like a Google coat today, and you asked me for it. So the question is, what do you think it's best for the planet, to wear a Google coat from sheep, like from the animal, or to wear a polyester one?
Well, from what I know, polyester is really bad for the planet and for people. So I would say that in this case I would put sustainability over animal rights, but that's just me personally.
So you will put the planet first, the animal second,
Yes.
and the rest the third one.
Yeah, but I think in most cases animal rights would go with sustainability. But like in some cases, like plastic versus leather, obviously like that's a lot worse for the animal because they die.
Look, for example, I have another sample.
But will
Dr.
they-
Martens. The Dr. Martens vegan are not like plant-based. They are like plastic. They are polymida or
Yeah,
how
most
do
like
you call
leather
it?
alternatives are plastic. So
Yeah, plastics. So you can buy the Dr. Martens that are going to last forever. That's really sustainable. It's like fact one of sustainable things. It's going to last forever. You can buy it on leather or on plastic. So I think for me it will be more sustainable to fail at animal rights
Yeah.
between commas, okay? I don't like that. I don't defend that. But it will be best if you think on the planet first and buy a leather ones that are going to last forever.
I mean, in that case, I think like the best option is to try and buy it secondhand.
Yeah.
Like with Doc Martens, for example, like that's an example of there's so many for sale secondhand, and because they're so durable, you don't really end up with something that's like much worse quality than if you bought it new. So I think like in that way, like there's just already so much of these like clothes made from animals or like wool taken from animals that are like available on the market secondhand that nobody's wearing right now, but they're still in great condition. So I think like that's the best option. That's how I shop. Like this is wool and it's secondhand from Depop. Product placement.
Both of us actually buy a lot second-hand, I think.
Yeah, I mean I pretty much only buy secondhand. So
I think I don't buy any clothes, and when I buy them, I buy them
yeah, I
second-hand.
mean also because it's cheaper. Like getting
Yeah.
like a new wool sweater that's like really thick and warm can be expensive, but you can go to like vintage shops in like Shoreditch and they have these sections for £10. So
And also it's unique.
it's unique and it keeps you really warm compared
Yeah.
to polyester. Well, I don't know actually. I think it keeps you warmer than polyester.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Polyester is plastic, I think. So you sweat and it smells. So it's horrible. It's not like cotton. Cotton, when you sweat, it's absorbed. So in conclusion, you should buy always like vintage, second hand.
Yeah, where you can.
Yeah, rather than plant-based or whatever. Just buy second hand first. And if you really want something, try to be the best option, like plant-based or vegan. Okay, so let's continue with the interview. We just had to cut it to change the card. So, what do you think we could change in the fashion industry? Your sincere opinion. Like, say whatever you want.
Well, personally, I feel like the fashion industry is kind of inherently unsustainable because like the whole point of fashion is like to express yourself through products kind of, which I think is just very consumerist no matter how you put it. Even if everybody was shopping vintage, like at some point the vintage is gonna run out. The only way that it would work is maybe if people really get into like sharing clothes and then like you kind of just have this closed system where you never have to produce anything new because you can always have a new thing that's new to you. But I feel like in general it's not how fashion works. Like I think fashion works by creating like new styles different than stuff that's been done before. Otherwise people get bored no matter what. And I think like inherently like that focus on like visual aesthetic like expression is hard to make sustainable. Like the only way it could be like truly sustainable if the focus is on function and like quality, because that's what will make you keep it for a really long time and not care about trends. So I don't know. I think like you can try to make it more sustainable, but it can never really be like sustainable.
So you think that the future maybe it's to buy always, as we said, vintage, second hand, and also like for example in charity shops,
Yeah.
that the money you are wasting in clothes or whatever it's going to for a good case, or for example to swap the clothes with a friend or with a family, or rescue clothes you have on your own wardrobe. Maybe you just
Yeah, like, I
forgot that
think
you have it.
would be the best way to keep things sustainable and like fulfill the need to like constantly have something new that you like, is just by sharing a lot and like swapping it around. But even that has a limit, so I feel like ultimately like if we're going to be super sustainable, we have to kind of let go of this idea that fashion is like functional as an art kind of, because that requires like innovation.
And you think it's possible to have like sustainability in a capitalist society? No, right?
No. Because I think like the ultimate like way to sustainability is just like to have everything you need within yourself, so that you're never like at the mercy of buying things because some ads told you to. And I feel like that's just the opposite of what capitalism needs you to do, which is spend your money and buy things.
Are you enjoying your hot chocolate? How does it taste? Good?
So sweet and delicious. Is there chocolate on my face?
No, it's fine. This place is amazing, like, it's wonderful.
And these monks are so freaking cute.
Yeah, right? They're really, really cute. Also, the people is so nice here. They allow us to film without any problem. They were like, oh, so excited. Yeah. So, the last question. Here in London, as you may know, we eat like a lot of food from takeaway that is involved like in a lot of plastic. That's a waste, like a huge waste of plastic every day from everyone.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What we can change or to be more sustainable?
I think again it's quite difficult to get companies to change that, because a lot of them like require efficiency, which requires them to like kind of like to make maximum profit. They need it to be like efficient and like prepackaged. Like you can't have a buffet at Pret where they like. I mean you can, but it probably means they'll make a bit less money because they can't just like have everything ready to go, and like I guess you'd lose like a few hours of buying time. I have no idea, but I think it would take more time to have like that kind of system, or like for sushi shops to like have like a buffet that you package and then they calculate it separately. Like I think it just requires more effort and it's slower than kind of having everything ready in plastic.
Manger is like the worst thing ever about plastic. Like it's like a huge waste of plastic.
Yes.
Because normally the brands, like for example Starbucks is like trying to turn a little bit more sustainable. But Pret a Manger is like everything is on plastic. And they don't even care. They don't even seem to care. Like you're going to be inside to have a coffee or whatever, they just give you a plastic cup.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a waste.
But in general, I think like the only places that like could more easily transition to like getting rid of the takeaway plastics is places that have like buffets, like Planet Organic. Like there you can bring your own container.
This was the last question.
Cool.
Did you like the interview?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you for everything, Ella.
Yeah, thank you too.
Did you enjoy it?
A lot of fun.
The
Nice
photo
talking to you.
shoot as well.
Yeah.
And the
Nice
interviews.
pictures. Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Thanks
you
for
so
letting me
much.
interview you as well.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye.